Hey guys, this is Jeff the Homestead Dad, and I am still at my kids' basketball tournament, but I wanted to give you a quick update on my first thoughts of the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 gimbal. Now, I have never used a gimbal before, so this is my first experience with a handheld gimbal. Obviously, the Phantom 3 standard drone that I have has a gimbal, but I don't have a, this is the first time I've ever used a handheld one. And I have to say, it takes a little bit of getting used to. For a guy who's used to holding my phone like I am right now, because I don't have the gimbal with me, and talking to my phone, it takes a little bit of getting used to. First of all, when I hold my phone, I hold so I've got an iPhone 7 Plus, and I hold where the power cord would plug in on the left-hand side. So I'm looking at you on the far right-hand side, a little bit above the middle of the phone. When I plug it in, or when I put the phone into the gimbal, the way that it has to work in order for the front-facing camera to work is I have to flip the camera all the way around. So then I'm looking over at this side on the bottom, and if I'm doing this, obviously I'm not looking at you guys. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, because I'm just used to looking here. I'm also used to, just because my hand, I can turn the phone wherever I want, very quickly, very precisely, which is good in some circumstances, but it's also very jerky in other circumstances, like you guys just saw. So that's what I'm used to. But now using the gimbal, so when I've been using the gimbal to use as a vlog type camera, the app, the DJI Go app, does a great job of taking all of the bounces out of it. It makes it much more cinematic, much smoother. It does take some getting used to. And what I've done is I've used the motion tracking, so I can just put a square on my face on the phone in the app, and it will track my face, and it takes care of following it. I don't have to use, there's a little thumbstick joystick that I can move right to left, up or down. But the problem with that is, for a rear-facing camera, for doing vlog type stuff, it's reverse. Because obviously if it's forward-facing, you push right, it goes right. Well, if it's rear-facing, you push right, and the camera actually goes left. So it's a reverse. It takes a little getting used to. And right now, I think the way that's going to work best for me is going to be using that motion tracking. So hopefully that continues to work. The other major drawback that I have found so far with using the gimbal is that with my hand, the way I do it, the microphone is over here. So if I'm out in the wind, my hand, when it's cupped like this, is protecting and shielding that camera. So even in higher wind, I'm able to get a decent, it's still a iPhone microphone, so it's not great, but I can still shield it so it works somewhat well. With the gimbal, the microphone is on the other side, and there's nothing to protect it. So out in any sort of wind, and you just lose audio. It gets totally washed out. I haven't been able to find any good, inexpensive solution for a windscreen or a dead cat for this. I've seen a couple that, kind of elastic around the one end of the phone, but they want like $30 for a piece of elastic and some long synthetic hair type stuff, which seems a little bit expensive to me. So I'm still looking for that. I may see if I can figure something out on my own to make, but that would be one of the other drawbacks. Otherwise, I love the motion track. It does make it such a much smoother, much more professional look. When I'm using it forward facing, it's very simple to use. So that's great. And the app, the DJI Go app, is a pretty good app. So those are my first thoughts. I plan on doing, kind of as I go forward, after maybe a couple weeks or a month, doing another review on it. But that's my first, take with less than a weekend of experience. I like it. I think it's going to work out really well. I just have to get used to using it. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have it, or if you've thought about getting one, if you have the old version, yeah, just let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.